Hello everyone. What is your experience about the high quality connection in your organization? Is it positive or negative? We will try to figure out the answers throughout our discussion regarding this topic. This is me, Ash, and here with me.
I'm Kazi, and welcome everyone to our presentation on high quality connection and its impact on performance.
So, Kazibs, what actually we found about the HQC?
Well, as SQC is a short-term dyadic connections with someone that enhances our energy, vitality, and of course, just among us. And this is just a micro moment which can really lighten up. And it belongs to some sort of emotional experiences as well, like sense of mutuality, sense of positive regards, and sense of vitality as well.
Yeah, I saw it like in the article written by Dutton and Hipther in 2003.
Yeah, you're right. And the social connections involves looking for goods in others.
So, okay, Kazi, the thing is like we did some research on try to find some theoretical background on the particular high quality connection issues, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so we found some action theory, identity theory, growth theory, and knowledge-based theories, something like this. Can you just elaborate on the particular theories? What are the findings on it?
Yeah, well, exchange perspectives actually emphasizes the instrumental exchange of resources among us, whereas identity perspectives, it's a kind of role that HQC plays in co-creating the meaning among employees, what they can do for themselves, and of course,
Right.
what they can do for the organizations as well.
Mm-hmm.
And side by side, there are some growth perspectives. So that is basically focuses on the human growth and developmental relationship. You know the relationship theories that involves in it.
Important, right?
Yeah, and the last of all, the learning perspectives. It really focuses on the relationship in the micro context.
And that was also like in the same article, right? Dutton and therapy in 2003.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So, because the thing is, like, I found the connections between appreciative inquiry and high quality connections. So, can you just elaborate on that particular issues?
Yeah, sure. Actually, you are right. There is a close connections between appreciative inquiry and high quality connections. You can say like it's a cyclical process. Starts with the appreciative dialogue, and it has a real impact on high quality connections within the organization, and it creates a real positive effect on the employees. And it's very important that it creates impact on the appreciative dialogue as well.
Right. Kazi, I found that culture has a great influence on building up the high quality connections.
Yes, it does. Because you can see there is a differential strength of workers which is actually influenced based on balance, content, severity, and social intensity of the task environment. And there is a research, it says that if you have a best friend at work, it's 7 times more likely to be engaged in the job.
Oh, yeah? Right.
Yeah. And you can also measure it. There's a metrics like stakeholder analysis. You can do that and you can measure.
That's a good point. Because can you give some stories about high quality connections?
Yeah, sure. There are a lot of success stories. Like you can say in the Midwest Hospital, there was a physical billing department which was responsible for their reimbursement claim for the physicians. Historically, their workers repetitious, they had no task variability, and they had a constant time pressure. So they are lacking performance. You know what they did to overcome that? They used a lot of live talk in their interactions. They used a frequent word like love. They demonstrate an extraordinary care for their members. And most important thing, they used to go for play. Like they had a virtual unit member, which is actually a plastic goose. They used to play around it with a lot of code signs. Yeah, the plastic goose has time clock, trash can like objects. There are a lot of handmade objects for my members, and it changes around seasonal and special occasions. So it was like a play.
Oh, pretty interesting.
You see, the outcome was really visible. The collection time earlier was 180 days on average in 1998, and it reduced to 60 days on average in 2001, and they become the industry leader. And you see, what are the signs we found? The vitality and personal growth, play, and of course, care.
Nice. And also, Kazi, high quality connection has real contribution on knowledge creation.
Absolutely. We found in a research conducted by Aristed, Brandon, and Carlson in the year 2015, it says that there are a lot of positive practices involved, like it can intensify collaboration, it can encourage caring questioning, and of course, the physical interaction is there.
Mhm.
So, Ash, can you show us something about the tools that enhances connectivity?
Oh, obviously, there's a lot of tools. Actually, even in my experience, I found in TD we use the link, so we can communicate over those tools to our employees. And then also there are some other tools too, like the chat box. We can use the intranet, and you found in the IBM case, like the PBJ was a good source of information sharing, right? And also there are some other options for the magazine and publication for the organizations they can use to share their information as well.
Nice. Would you like to share some mechanisms for connectivity enhancement?
Sure. I should say, like, you can build up the open awareness and also the impression of others. You can take the perspective. There are some emotional and behavioral stuff too, then to build up the mechanism. And then also, as you explained, like in the Midwest, they did the play. So the same way with the task enabling play, you can do the same. And then there's the way you can enhance the connectivity within the organization.
Would you like to share some of the essentials of high quality connections development?
Sure. The thing is like these are the requirements to develop a system where you want to ensure the high quality connection. So you have to have trust. You should show respect for everyone. I mean, like the mutual respect, and then you have to be mindful of the things like how actually you are doing the things to build up the high quality connections. The most importantly, you have to welcome the diversity, because you have to find the ways and innovation and creation. Only the way you welcome the diverse people and then the difference of the people, then you can ensure the diversity, and then that the way you can ensure the high quality connections. Another important thing is the open communication. It should be transparent. And the final thing is like supportive environment. It's not like only you develop the situation, you are supporting, you are encouraging the support among the team members.
I
That's important.
see. That's how we can make things happen.
Yeah, you're right.
So obviously, we can see there are a lot of impact on performance, right?
Yeah, that's the ultimate part. Like throughout our discussion, so we're gonna find out like how high quality connections is gonna put impact on performance. So it obviously it increases the productivity, and also it put impacts on customer satisfaction. So that is in the horizontal and vertical outcome of high quality connections. So there is a relationship coordination, shared goals, shared knowledge, and mutual respect to engage in learning from failure.
Yeah, probably we have seen it in the Carmeli and Kidwell
Yeah,
2009
you're,
study.
you're right. So we went through the research and found that that kind of information, like how it increases the psychological safety, and also it makes your work enjoyable. And then it's easier to implement the changes as well. And then you're gonna get more innovation and then creation as well. And then it creates the environment where the relationships provide freedom and more focus on opportunities and also career development as well. So this is so important.
So there's a lot of impact on performance.
Yeah, you're right.
Not only positivity, there might have some impact of failure as well, right?
Absolutely, Kazi, you're right. So there is some impact on failure. There will be co-worker antagonism, like role ambiguity, ineffectiveness, withdrawal behavior. Even there will be a lot of waste of resources as well. It will create conflict among the groups, and then excessive investment for the large organization. And most importantly, it's really hard to manage the failure for the recovery, because they gonna the organization is gonna put more resources to recover the failure situation,
I
so that is
see.
important. Yeah.
I see. I wonder, is there any side effects of the connectivity?
Yeah, that's for sure. Like it's kind of medicine. You try to get rid of the sickness, and then you took the medicine, but there is some side effects on your body. So simply, the high quality connection has the same kind of side effects as well. It can encourage unethical relationship among the employees. There might be some disruptive justice, and also the personality conflict. which will be critical for you. The worst scenario is the power imbalance. So where they find they are not okay with the power, then it's going to be critical for the organization to handle with.
HQC matters for all of us, right?
Oh, obviously, like it's not only for the it's not only the matter for the individuals. It matters for the team and then the organization at large. You see, for the individual level, it builds resilience and enhance self-image. It also increases the cooperation and also improve the psychological health. For the team, I should say it's a way to ensure better learning, more adaptive, and also more creative. And if you consider the organizational level, you'll find the impact on enhanced cooperation and greater attachment of employees and customer and suppliers. And also it increased adaptability as well. These actually matters for overall, has that impact overall in the organization. It's not only a person, only a team. It matters for the organization.
We had a lot of good discussions on the high quality connections so
Yeah.
far, and we have seen that it has some stake, it has some pros and cons, and some environmental effect as well. So, what are the suggestions we can go for our practitioners?
That's a good discussion. Actually, throughout our discussion, we usually try to find some ways what would be effective to get that initiative done in the organization. So, I should say we have to identify our relationship needs. That's the key thing, and then based on that, we develop our people skill. Because without the skill, we never can ensure that everyone is playing the role in the same page, in the same way. And we have to build up some plans about the time and then the relationships. We have to focus on our EI, so emotional intelligence. There might be some mechanisms to assess your EI within the organization for the employees. We should appreciate others. Obviously, we have to be positive, and we have to manage our boundaries. We shouldn't go for some waste of our time, some other negative ways to build up the relationship. Uh, the the important thing, the important thing is avoid gossiping. We don't want to spend time what actually doesn't bring anything to the organization, and we have to be active listener to implement the whole thing. We are almost at the end of our presentation. Thanks for your valuable time and also listening to us.
So far, we had a very good discussions on HQC. If you have any queries, please comment below. Thank you once again from Kazi and Ash.
Bye.